Hi there, welcome back. I'm Coach Skip at WildFire CrossFit, and here is your conditioning workout number 2. And so this one, we have a 10-minute AMRAP for you. That's 10 minutes, as many reps as possible in that 10 minutes of 4 different exercises. And I'll go through those exercises. The first one is a high knee. This is designed to get your heart pumping and your blood moving through your body. And so 20 high knees, you are just like it sounds, you are getting those knees as high as possible, as fast as possible. Now, the easiest way to count these, because right and left equals 1 rep. And so just count the right leg each time. So as you're going up, get those legs and arm moving. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You get the point. Now, there's a lot of intensity there, meaning there's a lot of impact and pounding and everything else. And so as you're getting started with something like this, definitely don't be afraid to scale it back a little bit. Do the same 20 reps, but instead of jumping from one leg to the other, just 1 leg at a time. 2, 3, 4, and just keep going through it like that. And still move your arms as much as you can when you're going through it, just to keep those arms moving at the same time. So those are your high knees. Now, one further way to do this, if bringing your knees up that high is causing issues, then just step forward and back 20 times. Again, the whole point is just to get moving and get started with something. So the first exercise is 20 high knees. Then you are going to be doing 15 flutter kicks. On those flutter kicks, you'll go down to the ground, flat on your back, and if you can, keep your hands out and bring your shoulders up to create that hollow position. And then it's just 1, 2, 3. Same thing, right plus left equals 1. Now, if you need a little support in your core and your back, then go ahead and put those hands underneath your butt and do the same thing right up in here. Now, the one final scale for this one, if you need to, just raise your feet up and down. Nice and easy. And same thing, put your hands under your butt and just raise those feet up and down. And that's a good way to do those high knees, the flutter kicks. So you've got 20 high knees, then 15 flutter kicks, and then you're going to go into 10 shoulder taps. On those shoulder taps, you're in the push-up position here, and you're just bringing both hands up to the shoulders, just not at the same time. And so just tap my left shoulder with my right hand, right shoulder with my left hand, and repeat. Now notice I'm keeping my chest as square to the ground as possible. If I'm bringing everything up when I do this, I'm really going to start reducing the mobility in my shoulders. And so part of this is the rotation that we get when we're bringing that arm up there. The other thing is, if you need to, you can do this just like in a push-up from the knee. Just keep that torso from the torso down to the knees nice and straight. And same thing, just right back and forth on those shoulder taps. And then the third and final way of doing this exercise is with that trusty bench, back of the couch, whatever you need there, and same thing, just going back and forth here and get that lean on. So 20 high knees, 15 flutter kicks, 10 shoulder taps, and now my favorite, the burpee. The burpee is getting down to the ground and back up again as fast as possible. The more you can do it as a controlled fall, the faster the movement is going to be. So if I can drop down, jump up, and go, that's a fairly fast, smooth movement. It's going to take some practice and patience to get to that level though. So just follow along with me. You're going to go hands to the ground, then either step back or jump back, go all the way to the ground. When you're coming up, and this is important, worm your way off the ground, and then whether you jump forward or you step forward, and then just stand up and give me a little jump. So again, that's either jump back and jump forward, or step back and step forward. Nice and easy. And then there is also that same bench that you can pull in there. Same thing. Go right down and right up. Now, if you need to do these without the push-up at first, that is a-okay as well. So same thing. I'm just going to go right down and right back up. And I can do the same thing from my bench. Again, the whole point is just to get moving. So 10-minute AMRAP, 20 high knees, 15 flutter kicks, 10 shoulder taps, 5 burpees, as many reps as possible in those 10 minutes. Now, one final thought, there's a couple of different ways to increase or decrease the intensity of which you are moving. And what that means is the less time you are going through this workout. So for example, we have it programmed as a 10-minute AMRAP. Let's say you decide to change it up and change the intensity level, so turn it into a 5-minute AMRAP. You know, if you're only going to be working out for 5 minutes, that you can go a lot faster than when you're going to be working out for 10. And so that's what it does. That's what that bump in intensity will really do. Vice versa, if I want a lower intensity workout, I want more of a longer endurance workout, you can increase the time and go for 15 or 20 minutes, and that's going to do the exact opposite thing. You're going to move a little bit slower through it. You're just going to be moving for longer. And so those are two ways to really increase or decrease the intensity at which you are moving, and that is by either reducing the score and increasing the intensity, or in reducing the time and increasing the intensity, or adding to the time and reducing the intensity. So have fun with workout number 2, and remember, we'd love to see you at WildFire CrossFit real soon. Have a great day.